before I start this one. I'm about to start this one. I think we're doing normal. There's also, that's what it looks like, is winning in the poll anyway. So, I'm gonna go ahead and start it in 10, 9, 8. Well, I won't eat chicken. Then that's pretty easy, you know. I mean, you're probably defended in here, you know. No eating cookies is against law. I'm sorry. As the Cookie King, I can't allow it. It's just not. It's not coolio. Can't do it. You can't do it. I'm sorry. Much as I'd like for, it's just not allowed. Not allowed. It's just not allowed. All right, I'm starting in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's also not that long of a round, by the way. It literally is not. It should be pretty easy to get in. Is a this round isn't. It's right there. It's at the top of the screen. Also, welcome, Izzy. You can join in for the next round. This is only gonna be a set. It's like this is normal, so it's very quick. It's like 7 minutes maybe. We're gonna have on there. What's a good one? You know, I'm just gonna say NASA. Let's see what happens. Let's see what people say. I am curious what people will go ahead and type for that. Also, if you guys want to join the Discord in the meantime, you can come talk to me. When we're actually looking at the drawings, I go ahead and talk to you guys. Sometimes, most of the times, to be honest. Also, no one posture checked me. I just want to point that out. How my back is. I now have my draw pad. Behold the draw pad. I have to plug it in. You know. Okay, let's see here. You weren't supposed. How am I even gonna draw that? So many things to draw. Like that's an animation, basically. Okay, let's go ahead and do that, and that will be like red. Okay, and then we're gonna have on there, you know, something like that, and then we're gonna have on there some red, and then we're obviously gonna have the Cookie King inside of it, you know. Go. There we go, and then we're gonna have the crown, and then we're gonna have that's the best. That's the best I can think of it. You know what I mean? It's kind of difficult to go ahead and draw. Ah, my eyes. That too. There you go. That's the best I could think of. Maybe I'll make it like orange instead, and we'll put like space. You know, like stars. You know what I mean? That's the best I could think of. You know? Hey, that's fine. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for joining. You know, I do appreciate it. All right, let me try to find. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Izzy. I appreciate that. Every follow does up the stream at time, and I really do appreciate it. We do play this game every Thursday as well, by the way. Oh, look, Areno this in. Let him cook. Let him cook. Where's the plugin for this? There it is. Unlimited power. I have to. The plugin should work. Yeah, the one that it came with. You know what I mean? Garfield. Uh, Ted and John. I don't know what this is. I honestly don't know what this is. If anyone knows what this is, I don't know what this means. What does this mean? Is this something? I don't know. I'm very confused, actually. And I don't like being confused, but, you know, hey, it's fine. Oh, the Ted movie! I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that. I haven't thought about Ted in a long time, to be honest. Also, this is for all levels. You don't have to be drawing Picasso. I ask you to just try your best. You know, I feel like that's fair. How am I even gonna draw that? Okay, let's go ahead and have on there like that, and then like that. You know, And we're gonna have on there something like that, something like that. We're gonna have on there a nose. They're gonna be like that. This. Try rejoining. Try rejoining. Hey, welcome back, Miracle! Oh my goodness. Oh, Starry! Yes, I remember you, Star. What happened to your old account? And then fighting a pig. Alright, let's see here. Let's see if we can find one. Um, okay. I'll try my best to draw this, but I feel like this is gonna be horrible. You know, I feel like this is gonna be utterly horrible. Um, you know, I feel like this is not gonna work out the way you think it is. And then we're gonna have on there, you know, how good, horrible. I like how it looks already. I like how it looks already. And then we're gonna have there something like this. We're gonna have on there something like that. Go, and then I'm not gonna have time for it. Not have time for it. You know, it's gonna look horrible. You know, and there like that, and then we're gonna have on there. They're gonna have. This is gonna be how. That's I guess the best way I can draw that. It looks. It doesn't look great. It doesn't look great. You're gonna wait for the next round. Okay, that don't look great, guys. I'm gonna be honest. NASA. All right, let's see. Let's see how you guys did this. Okay. Actually, that's not bad. That's pretty good. All right, I'm gonna have another game mode. Do you guys have any game mode suggestions, by the way, for me? I'm going to have on there normal, maybe some icebreaker, some corpse, maybe some animations, maybe, I don't know, there's a bunch of different ones really on there. Cookie goes to NASA. That's not how you spell NASA, but it's, I guess it makes sense. I suppose you can see that. It takes off the spaceship. Okay. And then compliments, sure, compliments. You can't enter now, you'll be able to rejoin the next after this round's done. There you go. Vote in that poll. It should be a poll up. All right. Nothing. Great. Someone stole the Cookie King's crown in 1Z. Apparently, anyway. Interesting. There we go. Indefinite. I think we should be good now. Nothing. They literally drew nothing. Why would you draw nothing? Is my question. Pig fighting a cookie. Oh, I mean that's kind of a difficult one to draw, though. In all honesty, like that is difficult. I tried to draw Miss Piggy. It did not work out, by the way. I tried to draw Miss Piggy. It did not work. I was very sad. I was hoping it would work, but it didn't. Let's see here. Cookie playing on an NASA ship and everything exploding. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Oh. Probably makes sense, though. I tried my best. I wasn't sure how else to do it. I wasn't sure. It was very difficult. It was very difficult. When the next, I don't know, actually. Beaver, soon, hopefully? Try next Sunday to play Deltarune if you guys want. Let's see here. Razzie, let's see here. Why would you have that? Why would you have that? Why would you have that? What? 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 I don't know. Let's see here. Guys, remember it's family friendly, nothing too bad. Ted and John. PG-13 maximum. PG-13 maximum. There we go. Pin. Look at that. Ted and John. New round. All right, let's go and see what's gonna happen now. All right. So, guys, vote in that poll. Poll's almost over. It looks like only one person has voted. So, if you haven't already, consider voting right now because it's right now between the normal and it looks like Compliment's gonna win. Probably, anyway. Maybe, perhaps. Let's see here. Please join a different server of Gartic. I guess I could. Hang on. Let's go ahead and go home, and then. You mean you just want me to make a new thing? I can make a new lobby quick. It's bugs you can't join. All right, I'll do it for you. For you. All right, here's the new code. New code, everyone. New code. Bop. We can see how I'm playing Roblox later. Yeah, I'll have Roblox up after this poll's actually done. After this poll's done. Hang on. There we go. I pinned that message. I think we pinned now. And I put it on there as well. But okay. Then I'm gonna focus on that quickly. Our compliment did win, so remember that's drawing basic lines that everyone else fills in that stuff. And we're gonna have game. We're gonna have on there more Garticphone. I shall also have on there the Roblox, the Among Us, and Minecraft. And then I will also throw on there maybe some I'll put Deltarune back on there if you guys want me to play the second chapter. Deltarune. There it is. Maybe some TF2, maybe some VR chat, chess, maybe some Terraria. I don't know. I probably misspelled it to be honest. There you go, vote in that poll if you haven't. Story? I can see what I'll do in story next round. Wait, I didn't even know 18 was an option for that. All right, there we go. All right, final calls before I begin this one. Otherwise, you shall, I guess, have to play with what we got, I guess, It's gonna be compliment. It is compliment. So I'll set that to like few, I guess. Just so that way we aren't here forever. I shall have story. I'll have story on the next poll. Don't worry. It will be on the next one. I hope. I hope I remember. Because that's really what determines it, Is if I remember. Sometimes I forget, but I always remember. How many wood could a woodchuck if a woodchuck could cut wood? I don't know. Anyway, let's go. And if you haven't voted, you can vote that poll. Let's go. It should be right there. If you do want Roblox, it's right there. Let me find some music to put on there. There we go. All right, let's see here. What should I sketch? We're gonna go ahead and just do. That's it. I'm curious what you'll make. I'm curious what you'll make out of that. There's so many different options, to be honest. Okay, okay, okay. What do I see here? And then we're gonna have. There we go. Then we're gonna have over here. Oh. I think you guys know what I'm drawing. I think you guys know what I'm drawing. I think you know what I'm drawing. And then I'm gonna draw be like that. Uh, maybe that. There we go. And then that's not that wouldn't be visible. I think it's kind of funny. Technically speaking, that's correct. And then we're gonna have like blue, you know. I don't like that red though, to be honest. Might change. Like it. Like it. Maybe I'll change. Put it. Also, let me that up. Like, where is that not connected? Be connected. Oh, I see it right there. It's super close. There we go. It don't look great. It don't look great. I'll be honest. It don't look great. But hey, that's fine. That's fine. Alright, game, and we're gonna have on there Roblox, Among Us, Minecraft. And I'll have on there a few other games. What other games should I put on there? Peak! And I'll put on Jackbox, because Jackbox was on the Princess Peach. So and with my star, we're gonna. They didn't really do anything, so except for that dot. I know. Let's see if I can find one. Alright, we're gonna try drawing this. There we go. There we go. Mario and Donkey Kong 2000. I love this song. Great. There we go. Then we're gonna have on there something like that. And then maybe be able to draw this. Go. Kind of terrifying, to be honest. Then we're gonna have on there. And it's gonna look really strange as well, I feel like. No, I don't like how that looks. We're gonna, because I gotta make sure the eyes are like, at least a little bit, even. There we go. And he's got like a mohawk going on. No. It does look a little weird. It does look a little weird. It does look a little weird. If I'm being honest, it looks a little strange. Okay, you drew a house. How could I make this look different? Ah, I'm thinking. Hmm. Hmm. Go. Trying to think. Just by drawing, eventually I'll come up with something. Hmm. There we go. I don't like how it looks. It's gonna go ahead and look like. There we go. It looks kind of weird. It looks kind of weird, but hopefully, no, I don't like how that looks. I just want kind of to be darker. I don't want it to be like, yeah, there we go. And then we're gonna have on there uh, darkness. Oh, and then like, hang on, I guess I thought I thought I did something. I guess I did. We're gonna like I'm just trying to draw something, something that's at least a little interesting, you know. It's like somebody going through a portal and about to be eaten by a lizard. That's kind of what I was going for. hmm That was my thought process, at least. I think it looks pretty good. Looks okay. It looks okay. It looks acceptable. Acceptable. It's acceptable. All right. Let's see if this works. Monster feet. I guess monster feet makes sense. Yeah. Ooh, that's actually really good. Noel Holiday. Okay. And that's a dragon. That's pretty good. All right, let me put up next game mode now for you. Game mode. And we're going to have on there normal. And I'm going to have on there Ozbreaker. We're going to have on there Corpse. We're going to have on there animations. We'll have on there knockoff. There you go. Oh, I know. I think someone's on story. I have a story on there. I did promise to, I did put that. I forgot to put that. I think I did it. I think we're good. Oh, hang on. There we go. I think we're good now. We good now. There we go. Put a vote in that poll. There we go. Hello there. I think we're good. All right, we got that. House tree. Oh my god. He's like XD in the chat. Why? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? And then we got whatever that is, and then I drew like someone getting eaten by a lizard who walked through like a portal. I thought it looked okay. Hmm. Yeah, really, it kind of looks okay, right? It don't look great. I know. Okay, and then we got whatever that is. Hmm. Oh, all right. Oh, that's a cool. That's actually a good job. Good job, baby, on that. Guys, if you have not voted in that poll, there's a poll up right now. You can choose if you wanted to, hypothetically. And you can also determine which game mode we play next. I voted in that poll. It was all tied up, but someone just voted. Oh, that's really cool. I like that sun. I like the moon. You know, cool effect. Okay. Ooh, I like that moon. That is another good moon. Great job on that. Great job on that. Hey, listen here. Tried your best, and that's all I can really ask. Oh my goodness, they made like a three, kinda. Oh man. Ooh, that one's pretty cool. Is that? Oh. Ooh, a tsunami. I didn't think about that. That's a unique idea. I like it. All right. They drew a dot. Sam drew a dot. Hey, that's understandable though. Then we got like an eel. I like it. An eel. I drew Bowser. I thought I did okay in the Bowser, to be honest. I didn't have time for it to color in, but. And then you made a cookie. I kept the dot as like like freckle or something like that. I remember this one. I did the meaty claws because I couldn't really think of anything, to be honest. All right, that looks all right. Mm-hmm. And remember, guys, if you have any song requests, let me know. As long as they're not too bad, no racial slurs and all that stuff. All right, there we go, guys. Vote in that poll if you haven't already. Okay, nicely done. All right, and then we're gonna have on there the famous game poll. It's gonna be, you're not gonna believe it, Garticphone versus Roblox. If you want to keep playing Garticphone, vote. Make sure to vote Garticphone. If you want Roblox, vote Roblox. It's right there. In terms of if we go to it later or not. Does anyone else want to join in before we do play a round of co-ops? Now's the time. Let's see here. Yeah, I can see I'll put that on next. If I can find it. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, there we go. I got it. Hmm. I can try to find it. Does anyone else want to join it? Just click the link. Click the link. Click the link. Okay. No one? No one else? Alright, I'm gonna start it in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No one else? No one else? Wacky World? Or I can put that on there. I can try to find it. No one else? Alright, let's go, everybody, then. Oh, there we go. Hopefully, you all made it. I'm sorry if you didn't. Alright. So remember, guys, you want to go underneath the drawing that says cross the line. You want to make sure to cross that line. If you do not cross that line, it gets very confusing. It gets very confusing. Trust me on that. Oh, that's what this song is called. Actually, I haven't heard this. I like that. I didn't know that. What do I want to draw? What should I draw, guys? You got any suggestions? Um, let's see here. I'll try. Otherwise, Goku. I cannot draw Goku. As much as I'd like to draw Goku, I don't think I'm gonna try. I have an idea. I think I know who I'm gonna try drawing. All right, I'm gonna try. I found a drawing. I'm gonna try drawing. All right, let's see if I can. All right, I'm gonna draw this. All right, and then we're gonna have on there something like that, something like that. Go. I figured I'll do the neck first, just because it's probably easiest. You know. Then we're gonna have to do. There we go, and then I'll just. I might change it based on how it turns out. Mm, all right. There we go. I should have, one thing I always like to do is usually I like to go ahead and go based on the hair because the hair I feel like is a good benchmarker for a lot of different things. But the problem with this character is they don't got a lot of, you know. There we go, and then that. I think I'll go with that. I'm acting like I have a bit time on and it actually looks. Then I have on there faster. There we go. And we're gonna do something like that. Okay. I mean, you guys probably already know what character this is gonna be. There's so many characters it could be. There we go. And then we're gonna have on there like that. Like how that have to work. Go, and then we're gonna have something like that. On there. There we go. Alright, let's try it. Let's try it. Ah, no. I think it looks actually pretty good. I think I did pretty good. And then I'm gonna have on there. Oh, I guess it's not connected fully. And we're gonna have on there yellow if I can. Apparently I can't. Go, there we go. Oh, that's also connected. Dang it. And we're gonna have to do yellow, yellow, yellow. And we're gonna have to do like the barest, the barest. Oh, it's not connected. And then we're gonna have to do like red and blue. Not connected. Ah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I tried. It was a Pomni. Omni Man? No, it wasn't Omni. I think it looked pretty good though. Yeah, sure I can, but see about doing that. Beautiful things. Exactly. I'll see what I can do. Bop, 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 do bop. Beautiful things. All right, there it is. It's on the cube. What when the poll isn't looking? All right, I'll have a sudden death here soonish for that. What do I want to draw for this one? Oh, I know. I know. I know what to draw. It's gonna be really funny. You know. Um, and then I just thought of this. I don't know. We're gonna have on there. Um, we're gonna have on there something like that. All right. Now, how should I draw this? How should I draw this? I'm trying to think. Hmm. There we go. There we go. And then we're just gonna have on there something like that. No, I don't like how that go. Then we're gonna go ahead and have on there. There we go. Gotta draw the 8-pack. Gotta draw the 8-pack. If you don't draw the 8-pack, it gets very confusing. There we go. Oh, there we go. It looks horrible. It looks horrible. I don't like it. It still looks bad. There we go. And then we're just gonna have on there. Best I can do. Best I can do. I think I do. How did you delete your own drawing? How did you do that? Hmm. Oh my goodness. Hang on. I'm gonna have it on there another game mode. Game mode. And we're gonna have on there normal. I'm gonna have on there Icebreaker. We're gonna have on there corpse. We're gonna have on there animations and story again. There you go. You can vote on that poll, I suppose. And I should probably also make. There we go. That looks a little better. A little bit better. I think. You know, you don't know what happened to your account. I'm sorry that you lost your account. That's not very nice. Oh no. I mean, there are hackers that happen. I don't know why. Sorry, I'm so sorry. But it's great to see you again. Starry, you know how much I missed you. I missed you a lot because I think it's been a minute since I've seen you. It was over gag. Okay. It's right there if you did want to join in, by the way. It shouldn't be too difficult. Let me just double check to make sure that I haven't missed anything else. Everything. I am the Cookie King. How did you know? I am indeed. I don't think there's a cookie command. So what I was going out based off of it was kind of the Diglett. You know what I mean? That was my thought at least. Mm-hmm. Guys, only 2 people have voted in that poll. If you have not voted, consider voting. Oh, things that I've done. All right, and then all right, this is frankly terrifying. So let's go and begin with that, or maybe not. Hmm. Let me look at let's see here. Um. Okay, I'm gonna try to draw it. I try to draw it. Okay. All right. And we're gonna have on that. Does that look bad? I think this is too exaggerated. Is the thing. You know what I mean? I feel like it's too exaggerated. There we go. Then I'm gonna go ahead and do that just to make it kind of like, and you know what I mean? Actually, I should make it like yellow. I'll make it yellow boots. Yellow boots. Because if I make it any other color, you know, a lava attack. Store near you. Yeah. Lava. There we go. It kind of looks like Ronald McDonald. I meant to do that. I don't like how it looks. Maybe it's like in space. Lava attack. You know what I mean? And then maybe what if we did like, like they're on like a surfboard of some sort? I kind of like it. That's kind of a cool idea, right? That's a cool idea. Oh my goodness. Who would have guessed it? Not me, not I, not the Cookie King. Mhm. I don't understand why you keep doing the exclamation point cookie. There's no such thing as the exclamation point cookie. That's why I'm very confused about it. Mhm. Mhm. Okay. Then so now we're gonna have on there. I'm gonna end that one, and we're gonna do game, and it's gonna be Roblox versus. You're not gonna believe it, guys. You're not gonna believe it. Garticphone. It's a sun death between the two. It's a rematch because only like 3 people voted. I was like, what's going on? So if you haven't voted, you can now vote in that poll. You would have never guessed. Yeah, hmm? You wouldn't have? I think it looks okay. I think it looks okay. My drawing, I think, will work. Also, guys, if you're not already followed, consider following. It helps the stream a ton and lets me know you enjoy the stream. You get 300 free channel points. And all that jazzaroonie. I'll be your idol. I know the song. Unbelievable. If I can find it. What if I get all my friends together and we'll sing that? There we go. We'll do a cover of it. Great idea, right, Sam? Okay. It'd be so funny. So bad. It'd be so bad. It'd be so bad. Let's see here. What are you talking about? I don't know. Well, I mean, you can go ahead and do that if you really wanted to. Do the hydration. Guys, vote on that poll. It's very important. It's very important. Oh no, we lost Izzy. We lost Izzy. I think I did really good on that. If I had like a few more seconds, I think it would have looked really good. Hello, Gameplay King. Make sure to vote on that poll if you haven't. There's a poll right now. Botany. I mean, I guess it works. Oh, that's right. You're right. Victory screech. Thank you for that victory screech. Why are they roasting you on Snapchat? That's not very nice. What is happening in that drawing? I don't even know. I don't know. You're doing great. You did miss Deltarune. We played Deltarune earlier today. Pretty funny. I don't know what any of that meant, but hey, silly goose. Frankly, that terrifies me, Izzy. It terrifies me. And then they just got the face going, wow. Apparently. Alright. I mean, that's understandable, especially if you don't know what to draw. That's terrifying drawing, that's all I have to say. That's all I have to say, a little terrifying drawing. Let's see here. Oh, I like it. That's actually really cute. Unbelievable. You're supposed to build off of what they previously gave you. You know, that's the thing. Too wary. And then we got pink. I don't even know. No eating cookies, guys. Do not eat the cookies. They're headless. They're literally headless. Alright. Oh, that was him. Yeah, as I said, you don't have enough time to actually draw things, you know what I mean? Good attempt, though. This supposed to be a reverse card? I'm guessing? A reverse card? Not bad. Ooh, nice Among Us. I like it. I like it. I don't even know. I don't even know. Alright, let's see how that looks. How's that look? I don't even know. You know, not horrible. Not horrible. Not horrible. Not horrible. I don't even know. Alright. Oh, and then I gave him extra power. Alright, let me see if I can find that song. Alright, does anyone else want to join in? Now's your time. Before it's too late. We're going to be playing a normal round this time. So normal is where you make a statement, and then someone draws an answer to that, and then someone else says what that originally was. Alright. It's very easy to get into. Indeed. Does anyone need help? I put on story. Here, I'll put up the next game mode right now. I'll do it right now so you have a chance to vote it. So we're gonna have on there normal. I'll put on there icebreaker. I'll put on there story. I'll put on there ice. No, I probably put on ice. Knockoff and compliment. Okay. Compliments. There, I put it on there right now so you can vote in it. Okay. You know, animations. We already played. I can do that. Animations. There you go. I can't. Hmm. Okay. Is it normal to be shaky after energy? Yes. Especially if you're not used to caffeine. That's one of the reasons why it's so hard to draw when you have caffeine. It's just because that. Also, are we good? It's true. You know, if you want to draw good, probably not a good idea to have caffeine. And I say why I have an energy drink right here. I think it's got like 200. Yeah, it's got 200 things of caffeine or whatever. You know, gigatons of caffeine. I'm getting on. I'd be dead if that was true. All right, I'm starting. That's also probably not good. Does tea have caffeine? Yeah, I actually didn't know that. Interesting. Let's go. Let's begin. I think so. There we go. I think we got it. All right. What do I want to do here? Let's go and do. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of a funny one. Let's see here. Baby cooking. No, that's too easy. Let's see here. Let's see what happens if I just type in that. I think it's an interesting idea. You know, make it easy, make it simple, make it a single thing. Nice. Oh my goodness. I don't even know when that would be for, you know? How am I gonna draw that? Alright, let's go ahead and draw around quickly and so when I think you guys know Poof, right? From Very Odd Parents? Like that's what I think. Gonna have on there. You know what I mean? That's what I think when I think of just drawing a baby. Let's go ahead and see. There we go. And then maybe like a little drool, maybe, I don't know, maybe a little crown. Like there you go. And done. I think it looks pretty good. You also was gone for a bit because of surgery. That makes sense. I hope the surgery went well. Didn't cost you an arm and a leg. Oh, stitches to your. Ooh, what happened? Accident? I'm guessing. I hope it's healing well. Oof. I think I drew is all right. I think what I drew is perfectly fine. Okay. Ooh. You know, full. If it was full out, I understand. Yeah, that's got some weight behind it. That's got some weight. It's got some weight. I'm pretty sure. You know. And sometimes, hey, it happens to the best of us. Sometimes you can't dodge. Injuries just happen. I bet it did. I'm so sorry. Hope you're doing better now. I don't know what I'm looking at. A tall Mario? I don't know, what is that supposed to be? What is that honestly? Like, what is that honestly supposed to be? 'Cause I don't honestly know. What about the song? Can you not hear it? Can you not hear it? Oh, Sonic. That's not Sonic. There's no way that's Sonic. There's no way that's Sonic. It can't be Sonic. Can't be Sonic. I don't know what that means. Andy? Andy. I'm gonna ask what they think that is. I honestly don't know. I don't know what this means. I guess. Uh, you know. Squid game. Squid game. I don't know how else to like. I don't know. I don't know what this is. You know what I mean? Like, you're scared? Why are you scared? What's up? What happened? What's going on? Everything okay? What's wrong, baby? What's wrong? And then I'm gonna have on there game. And we'll have on there more what's this game called? More Garticphone. And I'll have on there also next round we're gonna be playing is normal, by the way, in case I was wondering. We're gonna have Roblox Among Us Minecraft. And I'll have some VR chat. Oh no. Ah, oh, that actually hurt me. Don't hurt me. Alright, there it is. Are you gonna go do surgery? Well, I'm pretty sure that you're having it done by professionals. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. I hope you have a speedy recovery. I understand, hey, it's understandable to be scared about some things. But once you get over with, then you'll be better, right? So that's my perspective on the thing, you know? That's my perspective. I feel like it's fair. I don't know what I'm looking at. What am I looking at? What is that? I don't know what that means. I honestly don't. I'm very confused about it. I don't know what this is supposed to mean. And there we go. And let's go ahead and see about that. All right. Oh no, I yelled left. I understand though. Okay, we got. I just said T because someone said T earlier, so I was like, why not? You know, that's actually not bad. I don't even know. Apparently, that'll just have to work. Okay, and then we got coffee and tea. Okay, I can kind of see where you went with that idea. That at least makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. And then we got coffee and monocle talk. I mean, I suppose. I suppose. And I unmute. Hello there. Hello, Avi. How you doing? And then how a cookie can be created. Wrong answers only. Monster makes cookie. Interesting. And thank you, by the way. Monster Cookie. Evil, the Just King, apparently. I didn't even know that was an option. A baby Cookie King. Cookie King as baby. I think what I drew makes sense. A baby I mean, that works too, I suppose. I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. A baby dressed as a Pikachu. How do you join in, Jonah? All you have to do is click on this link. Right there, yes. You know, I've never seen this before, so I don't know. Hmm. Yeah, so click the link. Click this link. You know, to join. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. Hopefully that makes sense. Let's see here, and then we're gonna do that. Okay. You know, I wasn't sure, you know? I wasn't sure what that was supposed to be. Squid Game guard. Oh, okay. I mean, it makes sense. I wasn't sure what you meant by handy game, though. I don't really know. Your screen is blurry. My screen's blurry? What resolution do you have it set to? What are my top 3 favorite Pokemon? Mine, ooh, that's a tough one. Totodile. Love Totodile. Dialga, because I don't know, Dialga, I just cool. Legendary. And finally, probably Mew. Oh, I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. Probably my 3 favorite. Have eaten fish. I guess I see what you went with that. You only have 4 pixels? It says that it's not having any problems with uploading. A fossil? I could see that. Why would you do the slap? Why would you do the slap? A goose with a hat. That's actually really good. Great job on that. Great job. Charlie Chaplin into goose. Wednesday. All right, and then duck. Goose, goose, duck. Is what you're telling me. All right. It was early. Pikachu with a red band and a weird glasses. I understand where you're going with this. That is kind of terrifying. Epic Pikachu onesie. Thank you. I'm glad you like the Pikachu onesie. You haven't been in a bit, Casper. Welcome back. You're getting a puppy soon. What kind? What kind is it? And welcome, Casper. I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. Nothing supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. You know, nothing too much. You know, just been hanging out. Ooh, nice. They're actually very smart. They're very smart dogs. Because when I don't know if you were here, but my dog unfortunately passed away a few months ago. So we started looking into breeds. You know, just to find out what would be the best for the next puppers. Yeah, but yeah, that's like ranked I think number 7 or something. Yeah, it's fine. It's been a few months. I was really sad. I am gonna be honest. I'm still sad about it, but I don't feel as bad. I don't feel as bad. You know, the pain is lessened. You know. You know, I gotta keep moving. Gotta keep moving. I mean, I still got his hair right here. You know, it's in a little jar. You know, Jax from that. Oh, I wouldn't have guessed that was Jax, but why was he wearing a Mario outfit? Yeah. So he's still kind of around. He's still kind of around. Okay, I believe normal ones. So if you want to join in, now is your time. If you need to get in. Yeah. Wrong color scheme. Hmm? Yeah, I mean for Jax. I mean, I guess Jax is just a weird looking Mario. You know, it happens. Does anyone else want to join in? Now is the time to get in. Actually, let me look at the poll quickly. Okay, you guys voted a few different games. We're gonna have on their game. We're gonna have on their Roblox, Among Us, and Minecraft, as well as I'm gonna put on their Deltarune and then Jackbox. You're out. Well, thanks for joining, Lucy. I'll see you next time. I hope to see you again soon. You're out. What's wrong? What? You're out of channel points? I know. He does wear overalls. Gaggle's a pretty cool character. Alright, there you go. Hey, don't steal. You didn't sleep well? I hope you sleep well. Night. Alright, there's a poll up right now. You can choose right there. Also, tomorrow we're gonna start with Among Us. Alright. I'm gonna start this one in 10. Thanks for the lurks, Nomaru, and welcome. I appreciate it. Alright. Oh no! Thanks for joining, Myrtle. Oh no, and Kleiss. Why, oh, why must you make me sing? Don't you know that we just started this anyway? And I guess I'll start this round here in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. I'm sorry though if you didn't join in. It happens to the best of us. But hey, that's alright. It's a fight to find out what I'm gonna draw. And I will pick one that no one will suspect, like this one. I probably misspelled it, but it's right there. And hey, who would have guessed it? Not me, not there. And I just kind of went ahead and was like, that might be fun. And don't worry, because this song is almost done. The sing mode's been activated, so now I gotta sing. There's only so much left before I can stop singing. But after that, we'll be done. And I'll see if I can rest my poor voice. Poor voice. Here soon. And now we'll go and find out if anything else might be winning. Frankly, I don't really know on how to make this one work out, other than maybe draw the hat. I know this is lazy, but that's a lot to draw for a single character. And I'll try my best, but it might not work at all. For all I know, it might be over here soon enough. And then we'll do some like that and some like this. And then maybe some like that as well, just to make it work. And now it's gonna be one side and two side, and even maybe, I don't know, like that and like that. And then this is actually somehow working out really well. Someone's over, thank you. Oh, you know, I ran out of time. Guys, stick figure actually kind of worked out pretty well for that. You know? I think I turned that Pomni from a stick figure. Great. In fact, Oh my goodness, you know what I mean? It looks a lot better. It looks a lot better. You know, I turned a stick figure from that, you know, I want to point out. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. You know, Among Us versus Garticphone. There you go. Oh my god, it's a cat. Cat face. Oh, good job. Well, hey, you didn't have to spend your channel points on that. I want to point out. You didn't have to. You chose to do that. You chose for that to happen. And I was like, okay, fine. That's fine. You know, and then we're gonna have Baby Cookie King with a rattle in his hand. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and see if I can draw this, you know. You know. Uh, gonna have yeah, there you go. You know. Then I'll have to do something like that. Let me go ahead and skip that one. Pick up to the sound. And world, there we go. Something like that. Once you check. Oh, exactly. For some reason, I don't know, you know. I don't know what color should I make the rattle? You know what I mean? A cookie rattle specifically. I mean, I guess I gotta make it like that, and then gotta do that, you know. I gotta do that. Green, I can't make it, you know. They still don't look the greatest, and I feel bad about that, you know. Mm-hmm. Hell, you. Yeah. Unmute? What? We can't. It's not. That's not. It's not even over yet. It's not good. Not. Oh, it looks so dumb. Yeah, I forgot that stupid part. There you go. You forgot that. How did you forget? What do you mean? That's not even a thing that you could. You know, right? If you ask me. Me. Apparently, look out for yourself. Hmm. That was you. I should have guessed as much. Hmm. Stop! Haha! Bill Cipher! Alright, now I can go. Alright, hello! What's up? That's actually a really good Bill Cipher. Great job on that. I like it. I know this character, but I forgot. Meow! That's good though, DG. Good job. I like it. Baby Cookie King with a cookie rattle in his hand. Am I Kevin from Home Alone? I don't think I am. That's my attempt at it, you know? That was my attempt at it. I think it looks okay. A crab, very big sun. I guess? Question mark? Very big. What does very big sun mean? I see white. I mean, he could have made something else. You could have done something. I want to point out, you could have. Small mermaid at a museum. Okay. Is that's a maid? I don't know why I read. You know, I don't know why we're remembering. I don't know. Very strange. All right, let's see the next one. What's the next one? Impact frame. Face, you all pick. Oh, that's what that was. Okay. It's kind of hard to draw, though. Cat face. No, they didn't even make the thing. They had one job and it was to make the thing. How did they mess this up? I actually have no idea. Luigi Pomni. You know? Luigi's dating Pomni, confirmed. Maybe. It could be. It could be. Exactly. All right, does anyone else want to join in? Do you guys have any game mode suggestions? Otherwise, I'm gonna, we're gonna do game mode because I didn't run one this time. Normal. Someone had said story earlier. Story. I'll have on their animations. I'll have on their corpse, and I think someone said knockoff. Knockoff. And that's a theory. I feel there. We have to look into the theory of them. Yeah. There you go. All right, vote in that poll. There's a poll up now. If you wanted to. It should be easy enough. Rico! Welcome. It's right there for the poll. Vote! Vote in that poll. There's a poll up right now as we're speaking. I think you're going to go eat salad. Hey, that's understandable. Salad's great. Love salad. Love salad. No cookies in it. I don't know what kind of creature would put, salad and cookie together. That just sounds crazy to me. That just sounds insane to me, frankly. Mm-hmm. Who would have guessed it? When do I end the stream? It really depends on the day. Most of the times I stream between 3 to 4 hours. Right now we're at 2 hours and 30 minutes? Or 5 minutes? Yeah. Really depends. Yes, I'm still on Discord. If you guys want to join my Discord, here's my Discord. But minimum of 3 hours. Usually I spend, sometimes I go longer. I've gone 5, 6 hours. It really depends on my energy levels. That's the thing. Or if I have something going on later. You know what I mean? That's just the thing. That's just the thing. Do not steal me, Roblox today. That's what that poll is meant to determine. Unfortunately, probably not going to have that today. As much as I would like. But if you want to add me on Roblox, it almost won, though. It almost won earlier. I'm sorry. I'll probably have it tomorrow, though, definitely. We're going to start with Among Us tomorrow. All right. Does anyone else want to join in before it's too late? All right. We're going to start an animation. All right, let's go. I'm going to start it in 10, 9, 8. Oh, no, Rico. Thank you for joining. Have a good one. Hope to see you again soon. All right. Let's go, everybody. Rate challenges. Okay. Let's go ahead and do. And they're gonna have on there. I don't know. Hang on, let's go ahead and have them. There we go. And then, we're gonna have it going this way. I don't know why. I looked that up and apparently it means goodbye. Is that true? What does that mean? Is that what it means, guys? Does it just mean goodbye? Yeah, that's what I heard, that 67 means just goodbye. That's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I thought it. That's what it said. Is that not what it means? I don't understand it. I honestly don't understand it. No? Someone wants to whisper me what it means if it's bad. It has no meaning. Interesting. Hello, Red Blast! Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Okay. I see. I see. Thank you for letting me know. College, okay. And how's that been going? Hello, Kai! Welcome. Kai. You guys want to make it in, you can try to make it in there. If you need help with college, guys, I can give you, tips, because I've gone through 10 years of college. and I'm kind of a big brain. I guess if you go for like something like, I'm trying to think, math or sweet victory. You want me to put sweet victory? I mean, I could put seal up on victory, sweet victory on. I'll put sweet victory on. Give me a second. Cause it's sweet, sweet, sweet victory. Yeah. Oh, don't know. I can't do that math. I can't do it. Enjoying the most of it. I can't do that math. If you get, I would have to go ahead. I mean, I could if you gave me enough time, but I'd have to write it out. What is happening? What's that say? I don't know what's even happening in this. You know. There we go. And I have on there. There'll be like another arm there, and then we're gonna have there. That's the best I'm gonna do. That's the best you're gonna get from me. I'm not giving you any more detail. Flap. I'm not. What do you mean you forgot to put yours? And hello, Fatal Flame. Welcome to the stream. That's a cool name, actually. I like the name. That's a cool name, Fatal Flame. You know, because this is me guessing. This is me guessing, guys. On a point. This is me guessing. I don't know what else to be. Hello, yes. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Who would have guessed it? Not me, not I. Not the Cookie King. It looks utterly horrible. I know it does. I know it does. But I couldn't do much about that. From what I've drawn. Oh no, what did you do to Jax? What has happened to Jax? Jax, are you feeling alright? A little sacrifice, they will. I don't know if Jax is feeling alright, guys. No. That's all to say. I'm worried about him. You know, why would you do this? Why would you draw such a strange thing? I don't understand why you do this to yourself. It looks frankly terrifying, I want to point out. You know how much I'm coloring as fast as I can, but like this is gonna take forever to do. It's gonna take forever to do. Literally, it's gonna take forever. Why would you do this to me? Ah, Diego, the goat. They have went ahead and subbed. Thank you so much, Diego. Thank you so much. There we go. And then we're gonna have to do. There we go. And then we're gonna have to have on there something like that. And I'm gonna have to have on there for some reason lines. Frankly, this looks terrifying. He's melty. Of course he's melty. Of course he's melting. Either that or lock in. Maybe droopy. I don't know. I tried my best. I tried my best. I did. Like, I don't know what more you wanted from me. It is supposed to be Jax, I think. Um, I think it is supposed to be Jax. Let's see here. You got, I hope not. You made the original. Let's see here. That's understandable. That's understandable. Who would have guessed such a thing? I wouldn't have. Let's go ahead and see though. Not the same. A nice song, actually. I think so. Guys disagree? And by the way, guys, if you have not already, you are more than welcome to join in anytime I'm playing this game. It shouldn't be that big a deal. Okay. So, guys, what I am going to be doing is, unfortunately, I'm going to be ending this stream a little bit early tonight just because I am getting a headache, unfortunately. Uh, Normally I do stream a little bit longer, but it happens to the best of us. But I will talk to you all again later. Thanks for joining. I'll go ahead and be streaming again tomorrow, minus 3 hours from current time. But if you're not already followed, consider following, and I hope to see you all again tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody! Raid Shadow Legends. Thanks for joining, guys. Thanks for being here. Hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye! 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 Bye-bye!